to approve the benchmarks alone. So understand that when we vote, we're going to be voting on the stipulations. And then at the end, then we'll be voting on the benchmarks. I just want everyone to understand how the vote will go, including the committee members.
Is everybody clear? Oh, yes. Second is Maria.
Okay. And then my comment is just so everyone understands, all of these benchmarks here are achievable. These are not things, we're not asking anyone to do anything that they're not already required to do. These are a part of Jennifer's duties. And the only reason why they come up is because she's failed to do her duties. We're not going to set a benchmark for something if it was something that was already being accomplished. After a board of directors meeting that we had for the removal, this is what we explained to everyone in the gallery, and that was at the board of directors meeting, that this is what would happen. This is typically what happens before anyone is even coming up for removal. So there was a question from a gallery member who asked, you know, what will happen should the removal fail? And we explained that, you know, we would vote for Jennifer to be put on probation, and that we would have a list of benchmarks and things, because she has to be able to attain something, and we have to have some level to measure. And it's given 10 days. At the end of the 10 days, if for some reason she does not meet these, she can be put, the probation can be extended. So it doesn't necessarily go for automatic removal. If she meets all of this and then for some reason she hasn't posted an agenda on time, we're not going to automatically go and say, okay, you need to be removed because you just missed one of these benchmarks. It would be extended, the probation would be extended, or could be extended, depending on how many of the benchmarks weren't met.
Okay, are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Jennifer?
I would move that you make sure not to strike the CSSA involvement. Unfortunately, the president cannot give proxy anymore. It's only by president. Votes are only accepted in person at CSSA. And we, unfortunately, as a university, have not had proper representation at CSSA in 2 meetings. As they are working very hard on our behalf for higher education, they're in Washington, D.C. right now, the executives and many of the other presidents lobbying on our behalf to Congress to get us the funding we need, denying the students, 21,000 students, their voice would be devastating for this board to decide.
Okay, are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Mona?
I believe that it's just for you to not attend CSSA, and doesn't
You won't
VPG
have a
attend
vote.
CSSA? I'm still talking, thank you.
Oh, please, yes. No side talking. Thank you.
I believe that Maria would still be allowed to go to CSSA, as well as if there was a Ledge Affairs representative at large. That being said, I'd like to reiterate that this was not impromptu. There was an email sent out by Hector Escobar calling the meeting for Friday, February 25th, in which we were giving her a courtesy notification of this. We could have just sprung it up last minute, and we decided not to do that. So we were professional in the sense that we approached it via procedure, as opposed to going around in other media methods to discuss this.
Okay, are you done?
Yes, thank
Okay.
you.
Maria?
Yeah, that's all I was going to say, is that CSSA will be attended regardless. It will be attended. And anyone can vote that comes on behalf of the university at CSSA. I attended CSSA last year in addition. If Jenny chooses to not give her proxy, she doesn't have to. If I go and I'm the only person there, or if Ledge Affairs is voted in, because CSSA isn't until the 18th, so I believe we'll have another board of directors before then, that person can still vote and we will still have representation there. Anyone that is eligible to attend and that ASI sends and pays for can vote. So that is not true.
Carlos?
Few remarks. First on CSSA travel, I actually spoke with a few current members of CSSA, including the CSSA president, and he was stipulated that it is always preferable for the representation of a university for its ASI president to attend. So for stipulating the removal of the ASI president from CSSA travel seems a little bit ridiculous to me. I would also stipulate that perhaps in the best interest of the students, you elect out of the normal student body, the general student body, a CSSA representative to represent the representation of the students, not of the current ASI, because it seems that ASI is full of politics right now, politics and bickering, and quite frankly, I really don't agree with all of this going on. Secondly, I actually reviewed the, hold on.
You had 2 or you had 1?
2.
2? But you didn't tell me.
Okay, well, I'm still speaking, so.
Okay.
The next thing is that one of the things that I was looking on the website in regards to Jenny's removal was the failure to give a state of affairs report during the summer. Did everyone turn in their state of affairs? If everyone did, no, I'm talking, Mona, please. If everyone's
Excuse
turning,
me, hold on. You will give the respect to the members here in this committee.
okay,
And we will
you
do our
said no,
best
you
to
said
just-
no side talk,
Excuse-
right? You said no side talk.
You're out of order, sir.
No, I'm
No,
not.
I am allowed to
No,
talk.
you will
I'm allowed to
Get
talk.
out.
Here, pass the gavel.
You're out.
Pass
Get
it,
out.
pass it, pass it. I'm gonna take this gavel and I'm gonna do it because everybody needs to stay order in here. Everybody needs to be quiet and everybody needs to be respectful. Please have a seat. Have a seat.
Can I speak? Can I
No,
finish?
please
No.
have a seat, and after you gain your composure, if you'd like to speak, you may. Please have a seat, or
So
you'll
you're
be asked to
silencing
be
the
removed.
students. You're
No, I'm
silencing the
not.
students.
Is there any other
You're silencing the
students
students.
that would
So
like
you choose to silence the students just for your own personal
Leave.
agenda? Are you choosing to?
Leave
Are
the
you choosing to
room
silence students for your own personal agenda?
Leave the room now.
Are you silencing students? Are you silencing students?
There's no
Leave the
silencing.
room, Carlos. There is no silencing.
You're silencing me.
respectful.
You're silencing the rest of these
You need to
students.
leave
You're
the
silencing the students for your own personal agenda.
Leave the room or sit down and be quiet.